What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so not miss future videos. Yes, this is another big day putting money into ULTY. And strategy that I have, there's some things that I sold. And then maybe I'll reveal to you how many shares I got for the next video, but it's a good time to sell. These are all great companies. I'm going to be rebuying them. And then we're going to look at the progress of with ULTY and what I can do with my dividend portfolio. So we're going to see so far what's going to go on with this strategy. Do I need to put in another 1,000 for ULTY? May have to by the end of the month. Do I need to put in 1,500? Maybe. So projection wise, if you watch my previous video, I'm very close to 1,000, but now with what I'm doing, I should be at 1,000 a week projected. Now, if everything's good, then it'll be right around 1,000. But I want to have a consistent 1,000, even if it's 8 cents. I want to have 1,000. So there's a few things that I'm going to have to do to build that. Now, again, let's not forget. I want to max out my IRA. I want to build a growth portfolio. I have this waiting right here. I sold 1,000, and I'm going to put in another 1,000 for this growth portfolio. I'll put that off to the side if you guys want to have one for an M1 finance, create your own growth portfolio. You can use mine if you want. Or if you want to use my IRA, you can. That's fine. I have a few IRAs. But this is the turning point. This week's going to be the turning point for my dividend portfolio. So I'm going to show you what I'm selling, and I'm going to rebuy these companies, except maybe one. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so not miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out my ULTY strategy right now. So right now, I'm at 9,694.17 shares. Now, what I may do, and I'll show you real quick. So PLTY, that's going to start going into, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with PLTY. I know I just used a big one for ULTY. Can I use PLTY again for ULTY? Maybe. Could be an option. BTCI, that's going to be possibly buying the section I'm trying to turbocharge to buy dividend growth stocks. TSLP, that'll probably be into the section with buying dividend growth stocks. BITO, remember I sold some. I'm going to be rebuying some shortly. That's probably going to be buying ULTY. I thought about that. IYRI, I may buy ULTY with that. NFLP, I may buy that. YBTC, you'll see my strategy. But NVDY is pretty good right now. Haven't decided if I'm going to go for the dividend growth stocks or if I'm just going to buy the section with NVDY. So it's a good headache to have. FBY is down. You got LFGY, AIPI, you got Simon Properties Group, you got Vici, some good dividends. Look at Misty's down, NFLY is a little bit down, MST's been down. Remember, that's a leverage one, so MicroStrategy goes down. They're going to be getting hit. So let me show you what I did. So I'm going to sell Vici Properties for a profit, rebuy it. Rhythm Capital, I'm going to sell, rebuy for profit. One Oak, great company. Selling it, rebuying it. Chevron, selling it, rebuying it. Exxon, selling it, rebuying it. CMT Tech, probably get rid of it. ConocoPhillips, I'm going to sell it, rebuy it. So these are great companies right here. I could probably buy these two. I think these are both for a profit. I'll have to double check, but I could rebuy those tomorrow or the next day when I sell it. So, that way I can gain some ground with Vici. I could start building up and gaining some momentum and stuff. So but I'm going to be throwing $5,578 into Ulti. So now I have to think, okay, I'm probably at the mark where I can get 1,000 a week. In theory, if it's 10 cents, but it could be 9 cents, it could be 8 cents. So what I need to do with Ulti is get it to where each time I get 1,000 a week. So 52 weeks, if I can get to 1,000. Now again, Ulti has to be stable. Think about that. The NAV's got to be stable. And again, we're in $5 mark. That's kind of pushing it. So hopefully it'll get back to 6. That would be beautiful. 640, maybe to 7. So, I'm sure people at YieldMax are aware, maybe we need to take a little bit of a hit in distribution so we can get the NAV up. But we can't allow a reverse split, and it's not going to always be 10 cents consistently. So this is why I don't want to retire on Ulti. Okay, I want to really get that distribution to build up that portfolio. And, these are great companies that the income that I can get with these option income ETFs, Exxon, ConocoPhillips, Chevron, OneOak, Rhythm Capital, Vici, great companies. These right here are the companies, well, CMB Tech I'll have to reevaluate, but these are the companies that I want to rely on for retirement. Not Ulti, because it's, again, it's so low, I'd have to reevaluate and really think, is this really worth it to, something happens, doomsday scenario, sure, I could flip the income and just pocket it, almost like an emergency fund, which I'm going to build up an emergency fund. But again, Ulti takes a hit. Guess what? Long-term wise, they're going to be the winners. Dividend growth stocks are going to win. They're going to give me a raise. Their NAV's going to be decent. Ulti may not. So this is what I'm telling you guys. You shouldn't go all in on the YieldMax ETFs. I'm not going all in. When I'm looking at consistent revenue for retirement, I'm looking at the NEOS. I'm looking at QDVO, which I just added to a section. I'm looking at that stuff. I like Ulti. I love the income. Now, don't get me wrong. I can make, in theory, $52,000 and make $1,000 a week with Ulti. That's great, but it's not set in stone. Not set in stone with these companies, but I can tell you they've been around pretty long, and they've done pretty. Whoop, I clicked something wrong. They've been around pretty long. Procter and Gamble's been around pretty long. Apple's been around pretty long. So has Microsoft, and they're hiking their dividends. Ulti's just a consistent basis, but why not use the income from Ulti, these options in income ETFs to buy these guys? Okay, I like reliability. I like sustainability. We don't know with Ulti. I'm gonna be very straightforward with you guys. I've done this YouTube channel since 2019. I've been saying dividend growth always wins, and it has. Look at these people. Look at Gen X. Look at PPEN. Look at these people who have done extremely well. Even, okay, I know high yield, Dividend Bull, he's doing very well. Ryan Williams is doing well. Okay, Dividendology is doing well. What do we all look at? Okay, even consistency. Telling you guys, I want to reflect on this. Consistency is what matters. And look, I'm not trying to post all these videos on Ulti and get all these views. This is just my strategy to turbocharge my dividend portfolio. I'm doing this to have an extra source of income, so I don't really have to put a lot of money in my dividend portfolio and have my money make money. But I'm going to tell you, and this is not financial advice. Dividend growth always wins. If you gave me $1 million in ULTY or $1 million in excellent dividend growth stocks, I mean, if I could switch it, do this and that, but you have to look at quality over quantity. I'm telling you guys. Quality over quantity. That's my philosophy. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling you that straightforward, so you shouldn't be buying things because I'm buying things. Take care and have a good one. I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. Again, I said this before. This is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money, so be aware and do your due diligence. Go to your financial advisor for financial advice. Go to your tax advisor for tax advice. Shouldn't be buying things because I'm buying things. I'm telling you, this is entertainment purposes only. Being straightforward with you. My situation's different than yours, okay? I can take a hit. Many of you can't. So I'm doing this for entertainment. I'm showing you my passive income journey. This is why I have a YouTube channel. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a YieldMax influencer. I'm telling you that right now. Yes, I was offered to be on stage and stuff. Would be great, but I don't like to label myself as an influencer. I'm doing my own story. I'm going to tell you, I love dividend growth stocks. Take care and have a good one.